This is lesson 7, and we'll be creating a airplane logo today. If you haven't done so yet, go to lesson 7 on Moodle, click on the files, right click, and save link as. Download those files into your home directory. Then we get back to SignLab, go to File New, we're going to edit our sign blank size. So you go to Layout, Blank Size, make sure this is at Custom, have your width at 3 and your height at 1.5, then hit OK. The next thing that you're going to do is import that file you just saved. So go to File, Import, find your home directory, and where you saved that file, it should be saved as Mustang1, then hit Import, and click on the screen to load that file. It's not going to fit right now on the sign blank, but that's okay. We can use as much space as we need to edit. Next, with this selected, you're going to double click and the picture editing tools should appear. You're going to click on rectangle and select all of the plane but as little of everything else as you can. So follow this top propeller blade over to the tip of the airplane and click, then drag it over to the end of the airplane and up so it just touches that wheel and let go. So once you get something that you like, you're going to hit the crop button, which is this one right here. That'll discard everything else outside that box, and then hit close. I'm just going to center this and drag it to my sign blank. It's not needed though if you don't want to. Next, what you're going to do is click on the text and compose text. You're going to type in P51 and then in all caps Mustang. And then you're going to put that in the text contour new bold and type in 0.30 and hit enter. Last thing you're going to do is change the color to white, so SF3 white. And center that somewhat in the middle here, like that. After that, you're going to select everything and group. So click on Layout and Group. From there, after everything's still selected, you're going to click on the Shape tools and put a weeding border around it. That'll make it much easier to get out of the vinyl. So for the final step, what we're going to do is select everything once again. Make sure you apply that weeding border. What I'm going to do is undo that, apply weed border, and I'm going to put my tolerance at 0. So 0.0, then apply. So that should be right on the edges. Next, I'm going to highlight everything. Go to Layout, Size, Mirror, and Horizontal. What that is doing is flipping the image. We need to do that so that when we print it on a paper and vinyl, it prints on it, and then we're going to iron it onto either a hat or a shirt, some kind of fabric, and then it'll turn out so you can actually read it. But we got to print it the opposite for it to turn out the correct way, if that makes sense. Next, what we're going to do is highlight it all, go to Layout, Size, and click on Size again. You're going to make sure your proportions locked here and type in 3, enter, and move that up. And then stretch it so it fits in there. Perfect. And that is it for lesson 7. Should look somewhat like this. Your graphic might be a little off and have a little more showing, but it should look like this and be mirrored. Then you're going to go File, Save As, save it to your home directory, and upload it to Moodle. And that is it for lesson 7.